Good evening, my friends. My name is Niskanen, and this is my channel of making all of my own clothes and sometimes clothes for other people, like the Almada robes that you see on the door behind me. But today I am going to be making the newly expanded Twig Tale Fernway culottes. I'm making this video a lot earlier than the release because, well, I managed to snag myself a spot in the photo sharing program, and that means that I'm making the culottes a lot earlier than the pattern has been expanded to my size. So first I'm going to start with this kind of strange pink linen. I'm going to be making I think the size P, because I am just that large. Well, my hips are just that large. I need to pull the elastic in by a full size, and that's what they recommended, was that you make, if you need to, so my waist goes comfortably into the size O, and my hips are only comfortable in size P. So I'm making the size P, and what they suggest is that if you need to grade down a size from the hips to the waist, that you basically just take it out in the elastic. So that is exactly what I'm going to do, at least on this mock-up. We will see how it develops in terms of the other one. I have this gorgeous linen cotton blend that I bought almost a year ago from a French store. Well, ordered from a French store because I haven't been traveling that much. But one day I will visit this store myself. In any case, whatever. I'm going to be making the Twig plus Tail Fernway culottes, and that means that, well, I'm making at least two versions of this. One is out of this full linen, and the other is of the linen cotton blend. Possibly also a third version out of some cotton twill. That might be fun. Anyway, this is the medium length. The cotton linen cotton blend is going to be the long version, and the cotton twill, if I manage to get there, will be the shorts version. So let's just get to it, right? First, I'm going to construct the pockets, which, you know, this is a secret pants with a pocket, and that means that it's time to start with the pockets. And I will see you on the other side. Oh, I have already off camera serged the edges of the inseam and the rise, or the crotch seam, on both the front and the back pieces, and that should be good. That should be all of the serging that will be done until the side seams have been constructed, because the side seams will be serged together, but these will be serged apart. Anyway, again, pockets, and I think after that I need to sew the inseam. Yeah, I think after that I need to sew the inseam and then after that's done, the crotch seam. Pockets and probably inseam, but I will see you on the other side of those things. Alright, so now the pants are 1 unit, so I have sewn the inseam and also the crotch. Wait, no. Okay, it is a very confusing package at this point, but it will make sense. I promise me. Anyway, yes, so the inseam is here and the crotch seam is here. Anyway, so the next step is to take the front and pleat them. Wait, no. The first next step is to hem the things. Hemming is first, then comes the pleats. Yes, hems, pleats, and side seams. And after that, it's time to start working on the waistband. But I will see you on the other side of the side seams. So the wearable mock-up is done, but for the waistband, I can get them on, but because the design is meant to be, it's secret pants. So the design is meant to look or be very big. I don't know if they actually fit me yet, and I won't know until I put on the waistband. So that's gonna be a fun trip. Anyway, the biggest part of the stuff is done, and now I need to make the waistband happen. So what happens there is I have already fused one side of the front waistband with a fusible interfacing. So what happens here is that I put these two waistband pieces together, and then once that's done, I will put this waistband piece together with the back waistband, which is just a straight up. Basically, this is meant to attach to the short side once it's opened. So that's going to be interesting. And then we sew 2 elastic alleys for elastic. Anyway, basically add a seam here in the middle, and then put in 2 elastics, 2 lengths of elastic onto the back only. And then, but all of that happens after the whole thing has been attached to the pants proper. So, I will now proceed to construct the waistband, and I will see you on the other side with the finished wearable mock-up. So the pattern tells you that you don't need to finish this this seam allowance, which is the seam allowance between the pants and the waistband. But I am going to finish it because look at this thing. It is so frayed. And I just really don't want to get into a situation where this waistband is coming undone. So I will finish this and then keep moving on the waistband. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, the wearable mock-up is done, and it is pretty good. Can I get the distance? No. I could have stood to make the elastic even shorter, but it is how it is right now, and I'm not actually going to change it because I honestly, I don't want to. So I think these look good. They feel good. There's no dragging anywhere, nothing that would indicate fit issues. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the linen cotton blend that I have and start working on the full length ones. I might actually want to make the shorts, but that is going to have to take a while. So the photo sharing situation works so that you need to have, today is Sunday the 12th of June, and we need to have the photos in for, yes, I have moved a lot today. We need to have the photos in for by Monday after next week. So I'm planning to do the photos of myself at the latest next Sunday. So that means that I need to have the all the pairs that all the culottes that I want to take photos of. I need to have them done by then. So that is definitely a thing. And yeah, that's so that is A, interesting, and B, it is it puts a time limit that these videos don't actually do, in that I need to have all that I'm going to have done by next Sunday. And that means that I need to get working. I think I can definitely complete at least the full length ones. I don't know about the shorts yet, because I need to figure out how long I want the shorts, because the frankly the plateau shorts were just too short. I'm never going to wear them outside because they're so short. Not because I'm afraid or ashamed of my my legs. I actually quite like them, but mostly because they're so short that my thighs rub together, and they you know, it gets painful. So I don't want a repeat of that. So I need to figure out how long I need to make those shorts in order to not have them be too short. And that is a thing. So anyway, on with the cutting. It is getting late tonight, so I don't think I'll be able to get started on the actual pants, but I can probably get most of the cutting done. And then I can start on the sewing tomorrow. So that's fun. I'm going to do the finishing of the rise and the rise, or the crotch seam and the inseams off camera, because that is the kind of person I am. And I will see you on... Yes, I think I will see you on the other side of the pants, and then check in at the waistband marker. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Anyway, I will see you on the other side. Alright, so I have been wearing these wearable mock-ups for about a day, and basically I decided to shorten the length of the what is the word? The crotch seam by 2 centimeters on each side. I think that's going to be a good time, because honestly there's a little too much crotch there, and I don't like my crotch hanging down around the halfway point of my what is the word? Thighs. That is not a good time for me. So I have shortened the crotch for the pants proper. Anyway, it's shorter by, I think, 2 centimeters total. Maybe. No, just 1. Yeah, just 1. A centimeter, that means 2 centimeters total, not 4 centimeters total. I think that is a very conservative thing. I probably should have taken more. For some reason I was thinking about pleats, because if you do a pleat, the fabric goes first down and it's not counted. It goes up and it's not counted, and then it comes down again, and that's when it gets counted. So for some reason I was thinking I was shortening the crotch seam by 4 centimeters instead of 2 centimeters. And now that I'm thinking about it, that doesn't make any sense, but anyway, it's a very conservative shortening. I think I could have probably done a lot more, but we're going with this and doing the thing. Anyway, pants I am making. I will see you on the other side. I made a mistake. I was supposed to hem these legs before I sewed the side seam. I'm not going to take it down. I am going to finish this damn side seam and then I am going to hem these pants. I don't care. That's what's gonna happen. And thus they are done. Alright, so the culottes are done, the long version. I have decided against doing the shorts version, mainly because I am A, very tired, and B, not entirely certain that I would actually get all that much use out of them. But these are very close to being perfect. As I mentioned before, I shortened the crotch seam from the wearable mock-up. I think I could have done with shortening it even a little bit more, especially in the front, but we are going with this because it is very good. I put it, the elastic that I put in is shorter than in the previous one by like maybe 4 centimeters or something, so it sits much more closely to my waist, to my actual waist, and not, you know, down at my hips. Yeah, these are pretty much perfect. I love them very much. I can't wait to start wearing them full time. I am going to Berlin next week, so I think that is going to be a good time. Well, actually, I think I'm already in Berlin by the time you see this, if you are watching it when it comes out, on the day it comes out. Anyway, I think I might actually take these along with me to Berlin instead of jeans to protect against very, very hot weather. But yeah, the Fernway culottes, I made them in size P, and my hip, full hip, low hip, full hip. My full hip measurement is something between 59 and 60 inches, which is 120 something. And my waist measurement is 47 inches, which is something like 105, 107, something like that. Anyway, they are very good for hot weather. Too bad the pattern is coming out just as summer is closing out, so that's not great for us on the northern hemisphere. But in any case, the southern hemisphere folks, if there is anyone watching who is from the southern hemisphere, you should be able to enjoy this pattern for the coming summer. And, you know, anyway, you could also make this out of a wool suiting fabric. That would actually be kind of interesting. I am going off on a tangent, aren't I? Yes, check it if you do make these. The crotch seam length is very long. Check against your own measurements before you cut or do a muslin like I did, or do a muslin like I did. the length is very long. This is like the first time I have ever needed to reduce the length of the crotch seam, so that's kind of amazing. There is plenty of room for bigger butts in there, which is nice. Yeah. Something I might also consider if I do make this again is making the pockets bigger. They are plenty big. My phone sits in there very nicely, but I do love a big pocket, so I might consider that. But for now, I think I am done. And because I'm filming this a lot in advance, I have no idea what's happening next week. So this video will come out after the pattern is released, and we are allowed to share these images and videos publicly. But once it is released, I will put this video into circulation as soon as possible after the release of the pattern. So there is something sewing related coming next week, and I will see you next Thursday. Oh, and you know, do all the YouTube things.